Hi friends, welcome back to Ethical Life Media. I hope you are all good. In this video, I am going to explain you about how to make a digital resume. As this is the part 2 video, and I kindly request you to watch the part 1 video so that you can understand this video completely. In part 1 video, I have explained about, as you can see it on the screen, about what are the different things, types, and what is it about the resume and digital resume. You can watch it here. I will provide the icon icon here. So let's get started. In this video I am going to explain about how to make a digital resume from code. So to make it, let's get started. So first of all we need to understand what are the tools we need to accomplish our task. What is our task? What our task is to make a resume which we already have in our hands, which we have with ourselves in the form of a digital copy, Word document or PDF or a paper. We all have those details, but we need those details to be available in the Google. Simply I have to say in the internet. If I go to Google like here and type here, then I have to find it. Okay, that's our task. To accomplish it, we need this Notepad++. This is a software, code editor software. It is used to edit the code in a very efficient manner. See, its appearance will be like this. It is very, very useful. One of the best thing about this Notepad++ is it is a source code level code editor. And the second software is this GitHub Desktop. We as a student use that feature because it is very, very easy and also intuitive and simple to handle also, because it is a code handling service based software, and also it can be used in online, simply going and logging into that website, or you can also type it in the Google and you can simply download it for the 64-bit version of Windows or Mac. It is open source, as you can see here, desktop.github.com. and if you want to know more about this software GitHub, you can simply use this link github.com/desktop. Once we have downloaded GitHub and Notepad++, so Notepad++ can also be downloaded very easily in the internet. See, Notepad++, simply type in the Google and you can find it. So once we have downloaded this two software, what we need is a template. So simply go to Google and type pre-portfolio website templates. Then you will be getting different kinds of results websites. You can go into anything and you can find your download thing. You can download it. It will be in the form .zip format. Okay, we have to simply extract it. After opening it here, you should find this type of things. These are very, very important things. Index.html file is very, very important. As you can see here, HTML file. This is what is used to show, like I told you about deploying our website or publishing our website in the internet, right? It means making our portfolio in the form of a website through internet to everyone, like let's say our HR. So to make it available, this file is very, very important in making the task complete or accomplishing that task. And pages, you can see all these things, and layout, and also images. In some files we can also see the .css thing also. Not a problem if you don't have it also. So the next thing we need to do is simply right click on it, open with this template. We have downloaded it, and as you are seeing it on the screen, as a portfolio of yourself, as a resume of yours. So now what you have to do, it's very simple. Simply change the headings present here, like it is a name of this person here, but we have to change it according to ourselves. Like put your name here, your address here, your phone number here, your mail ID here, your LinkedIn address here, ID here, and this is the navigation button. You have to change this. You don't need more things like full width sidebar, this basic thing. You should remove this, or you could put another things here. If you want to put another things like your achievements here, your internships, if you have done anything here, and their details, like here in the, like you have done different, like 3 more types of internships, like you can put your internships heading here, and different types of internships like at Hyderabad, at America, or at or some other place here, and their details and their, if you have any details like photos or certificates, you can put here in the gallery, etc, etc. I think you have understood that. And you can change this like a background, right, to your, according to your taste, and this is a need. Also you can change these things, you put your things. You can also put achievements here if you have any like NSS camping or any achievements like that. Here you can put your certificates, photos and their details here, and all other addresses and your internships, or if you have any work experience you can put it here also, like this. If you want to remove, like for example, if you don't need this, you can remove it. So first of all, we have to make a list of what we want and what we don't. So now we have done that part. So now what we have to do is simply go to the file where we download it. This is the file, right? After extracting it, go to that index.html, right click on it, click on edit with Notepad++. Now what we seen here in the Chrome, that is in the graphical representation, will be appearing to us in the, as you can see here, in the form of code. So now what we have to do is change those things. So this is directly can be done if you know, or if you have any knowledge. It will be very easy if you are a computer science student, but if you are not, you can take help of any computer science student, so that we can simply do the manipulations. Like when we see it in the form of pictorial representation here, we already sorted out our needs, right, to change this, change that, change your picture, something. After noting, we can simply find it here in the code and change those things. Like for example, I will show you one thing. Like for example, this is something like, first of all, for a basic requirement, if you want to change this name, simply copy it here, go to the code editor, Notepad++, click Ctrl F, find, and click on find. We can find different places, you can find those things at different places in the code. So what are they and what we should change and what we should not, we can easily understand if you are a computer science student. But if not, don't worry, you can simply understand it once we do it in the form of trial and error thing. So let's change here. I copied it here, selected all those things and trying to change it like any name or subscribe. Now what we have to do is, after doing any single change, we must save it. Simply click on file, click on save, then it will be saved. Now without closing this thing, simply go to the already opened page from the Chrome browser and click on the refresh button. Then we can see here, hey, we successfully changed the name, right? Let's think it as your name of your resume. So that's what I am trying to tell you, my friends. Automatically what we are changing in this HTML code and saving it are resembling here in the physical code, I mean appearance of that website. So once we have done all the changes that we want to do, simply we have to use this website, GitHub Desktop. Now what we need to do is, I already downloaded it and installed it in my computer, so that it will be appearing like this. Current repository is already available here and the folder can be shown here in computer. So for you it will not be appearing like this. What you will see is only these things like add repository. What you need to do is go to the internet, click on GitHub, go to GitHub's official website, and you will be seeing something like this, what you are seeing on the screen right now. You click on this sign up button, or provide your username, your email ID and also the password, and click on sign up for GitHub. And once you have done it, you will be directed to a web page like this. You will be appearing different options like this for you. So I already told you to download this software at GitHub Desktop. This is very useful than what we are seeing right now on the screen. But what you have to do is, after you have logged into the GitHub, when you are created and logged into it, you will be appearing option like create new repository. Then click on this. See, like this will be appearing. You should give the name. You should have the name here. What is the name you want? Like if your name is Sai Kiran, you should provide Sai Kiran and without spacing and without any special characters, and also provide that same name but with little changes, like providing in capital letters for some letters, like starting or ending are very necessary. The next thing you have to do is provide all your details here. Put the name what your website, like what your website should be appearing here. Okay, Ethical Life Media, I put it here .github.io, because GitHub, we are using GitHub as a hosting service, right? Here you can see that here capital letters are being used and here no capital letters are being used. That's the difference here. Okay, we should do that, and we should put it here is public. What we have to do it here is add a readme, add these three things can be ticked or not, no, not a problem. And when we click on create repository, a repository will be created. Repository means think it as a folder, virtual folder, or like a folder in our storage, and it will be created here, and automatically you can see it here, a link. The folder will be in the form of a link, website link, and it will be appearing here, and everything what you have to do and what you should not do will be provided here. See, a new repository is being created, what you have to do this in the form of code, what you have to do. See, everything is here is a form of coding, and if you are not with the coding, simply you can use this option, set up in desktop. When you click here, automatically the website will be redirected to this page, which I already, you can see it here, I already opened it in the starting and showed you. Download for Windows 64, Windows or any OS you are using, simply download it. Then you will be redirected to this, you will be downloading the software GitHub Desktop, and when you install it and open it, it will be appearing like this, and the name which we provided here, just before now we have provided a name right here, it was refreshed, sorry for that. And I know you can, I hope you are understanding that the name what you have provided here, here in the website, after logging into your website account in the GitHub and creating your repository, automatically those details will be updated here, and you will not be asked like add a repository as it asked in the starting, because you already created your account and you already added your repository, and it is synchronized automatically to your to your computer also, and internet connection is very much necessary. As it is saying here, we have to click Ctrl plus Shift plus F folder, Ctrl Shift F. When we press this shortcut, automatically the folder which consists of our website, or which should consist our website, because we didn't do anything till now, right, will be shown here. Okay, I already have the website, I already uploaded it and published it into the internet, World Wide Web. So I have all this CSS fonts and images, JavaScript and index.html file. As you can see, when I click it here and open with website, Chrome, it will be appearing like this. I changed it according to my requirements. So this is the website I created it. Okay, I hope you are understanding everything. These things I already have, so they are appearing here. So for you didn't do anything, right? What you have to do is you have to upload it like that. First of all, you have to we already downloaded this template. We are like already using, like click on it, open with Notepad++. We are already doing little changes and major changes also. what we need and what we don't need, and we are simply saving it and checking it once again in the Chrome or any other browser. After it's okay for us, and it is after when we think that it is ready and it should be appearing in the World Wide Web or internet. Now what you have to do is, when I open it here and showed you that Control Shift and F show in folder option, there automatically appears a folder like this, which is automatically created by the GitHub software, where you can put your resources. Like I already put it in these things here, and those will be automatically uploaded into the GitHub repository and can be accessed through the internet. Okay, this is the procedure, right? So this folder will be created. What we need to simply do is note the address of this folder. You can simply go to this search bar and click there. Then you will be provided with the location, complete location path of that folder, which is automatically created by the GitHub desktop software. When you click on it and simply copy it, open another window, go to the search bar, paste the copy location, click on search, then you will be automatically redirected to the location. Okay, now what you have to do is simply, we have these things on the desktop, right? When you open it, you will be appearing like these things in that. Simply go select all those things, copy and paste here. Here I already have these things, but you will not have anything, right? I simply paste those things. Okay, once we have done it, simply close this folder, go to GitHub desktop, and now what you have to do is click on this repository menu, click on push. Immediately when you click that, already have a website, I already uploaded it. It is saying like that, but this things error is shown to me, but this error will not be shown to you because you are doing it for the first time. Simply what will be appearing to is nothing, no changes will be appear, but this fetch origin time is, and the current branch will be automatically changed to the master. Now how to check that everything is done? As you can see here, I have provided the name Ethical Life Media. Let's think it as your name, like example Sai Kiran. So to check that everything is fine and my or your website is ready to in the form of or your resume or your portfolio resume in the form of website is ready to be watched by any person, or you or any company or any other HR or recruiter through online directly. What you have to do is simply type that name which is appearing here as you provided here, that is Sai Kiran, as we are taking an example, right? Sai Kiran dot, here it is showing github.io. GitHub is the should be used because nothing comes for free, and GitHub can be used as open source. As it is open source, we can use it. Okay, so we are using it. Simply should type our name .github.io. that github.io is a hosting service now which we are using it. Simply type there, even in the Google. So before that see, I can't use Sai Kiran because I have not given anything, right? Simply what I have to do is the name I have used here, I am used here ethicallifemedia.github.io, right? Simply I will type it here. See, you can see ethicallifemedia.github.io. Okay, this is a website because it is a website address. When I click it, see, you can see all the code and the visual things I put it or change it here will be are appearing here. So this is the thing we can do it here. And if you are a student and done it, it is okay, but if you also want to do any other changes, we can do it in the, simply open this folder and click on the index.html. I click on it, open code editor and do more changes. Like I want to change the fonts, go to the font section and change those fonts. And if you want to change the images appearing in it, like remove the default image and put the like your certificates, things, etc., you can also do that. And I hope you understood completely. Also, I kindly request you all to watch the part 1 video so that you can understand the whole thing completely. Okay, thank you.